Hi guys, welcome back to the video, and we're back on Hypixel Skyblock. So, today we're going to be talking about how to do a floor 3. So I know many of you guys may struggle with floor 3, even though it's not that bad. If you see. So I'm going to be using Wise Dragon Armor and a Bonzo Staff, because that is literally the only weapon I have other than a Spirit Scepter. So you could actually do it with this setup, but you seriously gotta have good Catacombs level, because as much mana as, well, you know, Wise gives you, it only gives you 763 mana, and then it might give you a little bit more because of your Catacombs level. So you gotta have a good pet. So a pet, I would say, a good one is maybe like a damaging pet, or if, in my case, I just use a blue whale if I can't survive it. Now, if you see here, a legendary blue whale pet is actually quite expensive. 16 million coins. That is not very cheap. So, basically, if it's so expensive, yeah, you can't exactly afford it. So, I would say using a rock pet or a turtle pet, even though those are pretty much really just bad pets in general, but they actually give defense. So, yeah, one of those. Because turtle pets are literally just useless. So, turtle pets, they actually give a little bit of defense. And if you see, a legendary turtle pet is 8 mil, and you only need an epic, which is 1.2 mil. So it gives percentage of defense, and it gives more defense and when near water, but that's not really useful. So all you need is really the percentage defense. So yeah, a turtle pet, and then if you really run out of mana, just get a Jerry Sheen gun. They've been really expensive lately because of 30 Virus's video, but I've got one before that. So yeah, because running out of mana is not that big of a problem if you have Jerry Sheen gun. So a Bonzo Staff, mine's actually fragged, and hopefully you have a Bonzo's Mask, and yeah, this is going to be your setup. You don't have to star your armor, because if you star them, you have to have like Catacombs 20 something, I'm pretty sure, so that's just no go. So let's just hop into a floor 3 if I have my party selector at floor 3. And whatever, because most of the parties, if you see here, have level requirements. Just get Catacombs level 15 or something like that. You'll be able to join most parties. Yeah. So I forgot to mention the Catacombs requirement for floor 3. So it's basically, I would say around 15 to 17 is actually a decent one if you want to survive a floor 3. So I'm actually going to be using my blue whale pet just in case I die. Just in case. I'm probably not going to die though, because I have Catacombs like up very high. Also, if you want a pet that when you already can survive floor 3 and you just don't know what pet to get a sheep pet. You can get epic, they're like 500k each or so. Get a sheep pet and level it up, and then you can use it until you can afford a legendary sheep pet. Just upgrade your sheep pet from epic to legendary since it is already leveled up. Just upgrade it at cat. So if you don't have Catacombs level, I would say around 15 to 17, you could just do floor 2s and grind until you get it. Floor 2 is actually decent for money if you get a Scarf Studies. you don't need one of these because I only use this for trap room. So yeah. Oh, so for the strategy, you can do. I guess you can do. Alright, Bongo. Ouch. Okay, yeah, that's why you need Bonzo staff, because it basically revives you after you die. Oh my gosh, I'm so squishy in this armor. Yeah, Bonzo's probably the only one I would probably die to in 4-3. Just be careful with Bonzo in Blood Room. So, yeah, maybe you don't do what I just did, but you should probably just stand somewhere where they can't reach you. For 4-3, it's actually quite a good idea if you just stand, out in the place, and you basically stand, like, on the frame right here. Basically, I switched to my better gear because I don't want to spend forever doing Blood Room, but do this using your Bonzo staff. And as a tip for Mage, if there's another teammate right beside you, you could easily just kind of tap them for mana. So basically, look at my mana. It's going up really quickly because I'm just hitting my teammate. I know it doesn't make sense, but it does kind of make sense, I suppose. So you could do what this guy is doing right here. Or, for floor 4, you can actually get somewhere outside. Basically, lure all the mobs, like, right outside the dungeon, like this. And then you go, like, up here. Hang on. And then, so basically the watching eyes in floor 4 can't get you if you do this, so it's pretty cool. And I'm going. So, again, you could reforge your armor to Titanic, but Giant is better, but it requires a 300k reforge stone, so I would recommend not to do it. Anyways, this is the boss room, so, okay. The first thing, as you can see, your ultimate ability resets. I think most people should just have one guardian per person, and then they will eventually kill it, and then you have to kill it like what just happened? Okay. I mean, they'll eventually kill it around the same time, so yeah. But we have 4 people in total, so there's not really a good strategy right now, since we have to kill them around the same time, which isn't really good right now. So I know I'm saying you have 4 guardians and 1 person per guardian, and how we have 4 people, and it's not good because normally the last person, if you have a 5-person team, would normally help the person who struggles with their guardian the most, so that we can kill it around the same time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yep. This is how. Yeah, you have 10 seconds to kill all of them, which is quite hard. But eventually you'll get it if, like, everyone just focuses on one guardian, or okay, so every person focuses on one guardian, or everyone focuses on one guardian. You could do both, so, yeah. And now you just fight the professor. He doesn't even do that much damage, honestly. So if you see here, I'm not even taking that much damage. When you're fighting the professor, the rogue guardians that are floating up in the sky are really what you need to worry about. Around when he gets to pretty decently low health, as you see here, he is going to go to the middle. And then if you're out of mana, you can just tap your teammates like that. As a mage, try to stay far away from the guardian, since berserkers and tanks all have lifesteal, while mages, well, you know, mages don't have lifesteal. Lol. And yeah. Ouch. Chill. I'm only using my storm for ability damage scaling, so the more mana you have, the more damage you do. And yeah, if you have a decent team, you'll be able to do. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to Momo Jumbo. Like that if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys really enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video, I suppose. Lol. Yeah. also, you should just keep in mind that when you're doing a floor 3, you don't actually get any profit. Every single good drop in floor 3 is not profit. So if you're doing it for drops and money, just don't do it and do floor 2. Scarf Studies is 10 times better for money. And floor 2s you can honestly just do pretty quickly. But floor 3 is only good if you want Catacombs XP, and just immediately go to floor 4, which is actually one of the best floors for money.